Hello all. Today in this video we are going to discuss about forgiveness. All of us have this particular experience when which we recollect we feel very angry about this person. It is either about this memory or about this person. It keeps triggering the memory of anger or sadness again and again. So in this video we are going to see a method to get rid of the anger and sadness. To begin with, why should we forgive another person? In the first place, we are the person who got hurt in the situation, and there's no reason for which we have to forgive the other person. So, we're going to first look at three main reasons why we have to forgive another person. The first main reason being our health. When we see news about two countries getting into a war, it is natural for us to empathize for these human beings, normal citizens who are living in these two countries who are being affected by the decision of the nations to get into a war. But this empathy we are not able to give for our own body. The moment we start carrying the anger against the person whom we hate, it is our internal organs which is going to get affected. To avoid this, the first and foremost thing we have to do is to forgive the person. Second good reason why we should forgive another person is for our mental stability. All of us have known and experienced that not forgiving a person, that is the most evil punishment that you can give to yourself. It affects yourself emotionally. For example, when you start a day by visually seeing an accident, entire day you feel a little heavy about this incident you have seen. Similarly, based on the intensity of the event which has caused you anger or sadness, you're bound to carry this emotion of sadness or anger in your heart, which is going to affect yourself psychologically, whether you're aware of it or not. Third and most important reason why we have to forgive a person is for our personal growth. Isn't it so surprising to hear our personal growth is dependent on forgiving another person? We have always seen people who are light-hearted and not affected by others. For example, whatever incident happened to them, they take it very lightly. And these light-hearted, chilled-out people are extremely successful in their career with least amount of efforts. Say for an example, there is a person called A and person B. A is trying for a job, long period of time, putting his heart and soul, but he has a baggage of bad memory from his childhood. And there is another person called B who doesn't have any baggage, who is very light-hearted, so is very happy in life. When both of these people, A and B, go for a job hunt, it is obvious that the person B will be able to identify a job for himself more quicker than the person A. This is much evident when you look the situation as an outsider. But when you are experiencing it as a person into the situation, you really wonder why we are not able to achieve our goals easily as others are able to. So, one good step that you can take to achieve your goals better is to forgive another person. Now that we have seen three most important reasons why we have to forgive another person, now we'll see three easy steps for us to forgive this person. First easy step for us to forgive another person is to do a vent out. So when you went out to this person, this gets into an emotional trigger and a loop in which that person starts venting out to you and you do it again and it gets into a fight. Instead, you can take out a paper, imagine the person is standing in front of you and write down all that the person has caused emotionally into this paper. This simple method of healing can help you to forgive that person easily. Now, let's look at the second step that we can do to forgive this person. Imagine yourself looking at your life away and ahead of 5 years from now. So, when you look at yourself ahead of 5 years from now, whether the situation or this person is really going to matter in the long run will come forward as a truth into your eyes. When you look at your life from this situation, it is easier for you to forgive and forget this person, considering the act of this person is hardly going to affect you in the long run. Third simple and most effective step is to forgive the person, is to say thank you to the person. Isn't it quite an irony that the person whom you expect to ask a sorry to yourself is a person to whom you have to be thankful for? Yes, it is. This person who has caused the incident of hurt or anger in you is a person who is trying to help you to learn an important lesson in your life. If this person was not there, or if this incident has not happened, you wouldn't have learned this lesson. Then you are bound to be in this situation again and again until you have learned to forgive this person and overcome this situation. Say, for an example, take a person who is driving. If he is not going to learn how to drive safely, he is bound to be in an accident again and again. Similarly, it is this incident which is helping you to learn to get out of this moment of anger. It is this incident which is helping you to learn to get out of this moment of anger, not being triggered by such events. Hello, all. I am Lavanya Angapan. I'm a self connection coach. I train people to be successful in their life by connecting with themselves through a series of self connection practices. Thank you for watching this video.